What is going on, everybody? TJ here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and in today's video, you guys, we got a Thursday night football slip, we got a PrizePicks 6 flex slip, and boy oh boy is this a barn burner. We have the Bears and we have the Panthers tonight on Thursday night football. Who made this schedule? Who in their right mind said to themselves, you know what, guys, let's give the Bears and the Panthers a primetime game? What are we doing? But hey, it doesn't really matter because I have 6 plays in a 6 flex slip over on PrizePicks that are all positively correlated with one another. And we're going to start off with Bryce Young over 215.5 passing yards. I'm going to break down why I like this play, and we're going to jump into the rest of our slip right now. All right, guys, so I've pulled up PrizePicks. We've added Bryce Young over 215.5 passing yards to our 6 flex slip. And our second overall play in this slip is going to be DJ Chark over 25.5 receiving yards. Now, in the intro, I stated that this slip is going to be positively correlated, right? Positive correlation. And all that really means is just outcomes that are more likely to occur together. So, if Bryce Young is going to go out and throw for 215.5 plus passing yards, also, yeah, I just had a little eye spasm, had something in my eye, completely fought through it. That's how you're a professional. If Bryce Young is going to go out and throw for those 215 points, it's back. It's back. I'm not cutting any of this out. It's gone. We're good. Bryce Young is going to go out and throw for 215.5 passing yards. That means that his wide receivers, Adam Thielen, Jonathan Mingo, DJ Chark, yes, those are NFL wide receivers. That means that they're going to have a better opportunity to clear their receiving yards line. So what we have here is a correlated combination between Bryce Young and DJ Chark. Now, the reason we want to be entering these correlated slips over on a DFS app like PrizePicks, a fixed payout platform, is because they do not alter our payout. In some small cases they do, but more often than not, we can get away with positively correlating our slip and guaranteeing ourselves a higher return than if we were to play these plays over on a sportsbook like FanDuel or DraftKings in a same game parlay. So we have right here Bryce Young and DJ Chark checked off, correct? It doesn't matter if I take the over or the under on Bryce Young's passing yards or the over or the under on DJ Chark's receiving yards. My return is always going to be 3 times. As long as I'm not taking both unders and correlating it that way, you're going to see that payout be altered. But if I'm taking the over or the under or the under or the over on one specific player, you're going to notice that I'm always going to get that 3 times return. Now, if I did this over on a sports book, like FanDuel or like DraftKings, that actually has the American odds attached to the over and the under, my payout is going to alter if I'm taking the over or the under. And not only that, if I'm throwing it in a same game parlay and I'm positively correlating my slips, those sports books know that you're trying to correlate your slips and they alter your payout and dock it that way as well. Now, guys, before we jump over to FanDuel, I do want to show you an example as to why you should be playing these positively correlated slips on a DFS app like PrizePicks opposed to FanDuel or DraftKings in a same-game parlay. I do want to show you where we're going to be getting this fully positively correlated game slip from, and that is the correlation tool here at DGF. The correlation tool here at DGF spits out fully correlated slips for multiple DFS apps and multiple sports, based off of the correlation combination between players and the percent odds to hit for each individual leg. So what our correlation tool users will do is they'll pull up the correlation tool. And again, if you guys want to check this out, you can go to DGFantasy.com/correlation. All of our slips are publicly tracked. As of 8/18, which is when we started tracking all of these slips, we're up 561 units. We had a huge Saturday for college football. We had a huge Monday night for basketball. We had a huge CSGO slate on Tuesday. I also hit another CSGO slip yesterday, or CS2 slip, excuse me. So we've had some really good success this past week. As you guys can see, I've filtered by PrizePicks, and I've also filtered by the specific game, being the Panthers and the Bears. But we have 85 current slips in the chamber ready to be entered, all with 100% plus profit margin percentage. But for this game, we're just fixating on Thursday night football between the Bears and the Panthers. So what I wanted to do is check off PrizePicks, and then I wanted to go and check off the Panthers and Bears. And boom, this is our PrizePicks slip. The profit margin percent is actually rising, which is fantastic. But this is where I'm getting this slip from. And again, if you guys want to check this out, you can go to DGFantasy.com/correlation. Again, we're up 561 units. So if you're a $5 bettor, you're up, what is that, $2,500 if you've played all the slips recommended to the tool, which is huge. A 34% ROI percent, which is crazy as well. We've had some really good success since putting out this tool, and we hope that that obviously continues. But guys, let's go ahead and show off this slip. This is what we're going to be playing tonight. We already got Bryce Young over passing yards. We have DJ Chark over receiving yards. We're going to add in Johnny Hekker under 4.5 punts. Then on the other side of the ball, we got the Bears. We got Tyson Bagent over 189.5 passing yards. It might be butchering his name. I don't care. He's a D2 quarterback. We got Darnell Mooney over 28.5 receiving yards. And then last but not least, we have Trenton Gill under 4 punts. Let's go ahead and get that locked and loaded on PrizePicks and talk about it a little bit further. So I've added all of these plays to our 6 flex slip over on PrizePicks. And as you guys can see, my payout for this specific slip is going to be 25 times if I go 6 for 6. If I go 5 for 6, I get a 2 times return. That is insurance. So if I put $100 down, I go 5 for 6, I get $200 back. I make $100 profit. If I put $100 down and I go 4 for 6, I get a 0.4 times return. That means I'd get $40 back, which is pretty sweet if you go 4 for 6 when you actually think about it. So not only are we going to get a better bang for our buck playing this over on a fixed payout platform like PrizePicks, they don't alter our payout, and we also have insurance on our slip. Now, I've already checked out FanDuel. They obviously don't have punter props, so we're going to get rid of the punter props because I just want to show you guys this, and so you can kind of grasp it a little bit better. They also don't have DJ Chark's lineup there and either. So what we're going to do is we're going to just add in 3 other wide receivers, and we're going to look at the payout we're going to be getting on PrizePicks opposed to what we'd be getting over on FanDuel. So we already have Mooney in here. Let's go ahead and add in DJ Moore, and now we're going to add in Thielen, and we're going to add in Jonathan Mingo. So here's just an example slip that I can show you. Bryce Young over pass yards, Bagent over passing yards. We got Mooney, Moore, Thielen, and Mingo all over receiving yards. My payout doesn't shift at all. I'm still getting a 25 times here if I go 6 for 6. Now, let's head over to FanDuel. We already have Bryce Young entered, we have Bagent entered, and we have Mooney entered. We added in Thielen, we added in Mingo, and then we added in DJ Moore. So if I wanted to play this same game parlay over on FanDuel, and I wanted to put $100 on this specific slip, is it not going to do it? I mean, what's happening here? This is what happens when you have a shit keyboard. This is exactly what happens. Again, I'm not going to edit any of this out. I want you guys to see this. The raw emotions that I go through. Struggling trying to put content out for you guys. But as we can see now, finally loaded. We're getting this 6-leg parlay over in a same game parlay on FanDuel at plus 1727 odds. So 1700 is what we're essentially getting it at. If I put $100 down, my return is 1727 and change. Okay? So that means I profit around 1630. Over on PrizePicks, and not only here, guys, in a same game parlay, like there's no insurance. I have to go 6 for 6. And if I go 6 for 6, I only get that $1,700 return. If I enter the same exact slip on PrizePicks, I get a 25 times return. That means 100 into 2,500. 100 into 1,700 over here on FanDuel, no insurance. I get 100 to win 2,500 over on PrizePicks. I also get insurance if I go 5 for 6 or 4 for 6. Absolute no-brainer to be playing these correlated slips over on a DFS app like PrizePicks, like Underdog, like Boom Fantasy, where you have the ability to get a way better bang for your buck. Daily Grind Fantasy Sports preaches positive expected value plus EV betting. This is a form of it. Being able to correlate your slips on these DFS apps and getting a way better bang for your buck is a huge way to be a profitable sports bettor. And that's why we came out with this correlation tool, to really show you guys where the edge is. And correlating your slips over on DFS apps is the biggest edge that we currently have. Now, when it comes to this specific slip for the Panthers and Bears, what are we looking for here? We're looking for offense, you guys. That's what we want. We want these guys, these young studs, Bryce Young and Tyson Bagent, I'm not sure. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I've looked it up countless times and I still don't know. I've heard it countless times and I still don't know. It's okay, though. What we want here is these guys to go out and have some good games. That's what we want. We want Bryce Young to be able to find his receivers. Hopefully it's DJ Chark. We want them to put points on the board. On the flip side, we want Bagent to be able to find his receivers. Hopefully Darnell Mooney. We want them to get up and down the field. What that means is that more offense means more than likely our punters, Johnny Hekker and Trenton Gill, aren't going to have to punt. And that's the type of game script that we're looking at with this specific slip. We want points, which can happen with 2 shit teams. We've seen it countless times. We could see a 28-24 game where Hekker and Gill both have 3 punts and Bryce Young and Bagent both go for 240 plus. And then all we need is DJ Chark and Darnell Mooney to exist have 3 catches each, maybe even 2. Mooney can get it in 1, so can Chark. And that's what we're looking for here with this specific slip between the Bears and the Panthers. And guys, that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, make sure you turn on that notification bell so whenever we do go live or post content, you get notified first. And if you're going to be tailing, please go ahead and hit that like button. One last time for anybody that missed it, that's not the slip. That was the example slip. It's going to be Bryce Young over 215.5 passing yards, DJ Chark over 25.5 receiving yards, Johnny Hecker under 4.5 punts. We got Tyson Bagent over 189.5 passing yards, Darnell Mooney over 28.5 passing yards, receiving yards, excuse me. And then Trenton Gill under 4 punts. Hopefully we got a 6 for 6 here, guys. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let's cash.